Hello, today our topic is the consequences of special theory of relativity. One of its consequences is the relativity of simultaneity. Now, two events will be simultaneous for an observer if two events are occurring at the same time. Okay, consider a train which is very large in length and it is moving with a constant velocity, but this velocity is very high and it is approaching to the velocity of light. Now it is the observer O and there is a source of light which emits two rays of light when it is switched on, ray A and ray B. And there is a mechanism which opens the door B and door A automatically when the ray of light RA strikes the door A, when the ray of light RB strikes the door B. Okay, when the switch of this source of light is on, the time noted by the observer O when the ray of light RB strikes the door B and the ray of RA strikes the door A is TA minus TB. Now as we know that the velocity of light is constant, therefore when the observer O is apply the formula S is equal to VT, he puts the value dA instead of S, and here the velocity of light is c and the time taken to reach the door A is ta, and similarly dB is equal to c is tB, where tB is the time taken by the ray B to reach the door B. As in this case dB will be equal to dA and both these distance will be equal, and both these time noted by the observer O will be exactly to each other. It means that the TA and TB will be equal to each other. Therefore these two events, striking of the ray of light B to the door ray B to the door B and the striking of the light ray A to the door A, these two events for the observer O are the simultaneous event, as these two events are occurring at the same time. Now the time during which the ray A strikes the door A and the ray B strikes the door B, this train has covered some distance d during this time. Therefore the door A has moved towards the source of light during this time, and the door B has moved away from the source of light the same distance d. Therefore another observer O dash, which is at rest with respect to this moving train, will notice that this ray of light RA has covered the distance dA dash instead of dA, and he will notice, observer O dash, that the ray of light RB covers the distance dB dash instead of dB, which was noticed by the observer O. Now it is clear from the figure that this dA dash is equal to dA minus d and dB dash is equal to dB plus d. Again the observer O dash apply the formula S is equal to Vt, and again the puts the same value dA dash, as the velocity of light in both the case is the same, and we have noticed that the dB dash is greater than the dA dash. It will automatically shows that the TB dash time taken by the ray of light to reach the door B will be greater than the time taken by the ray of light RA to reach the door A. So for the observer O dash, the time TB dash is not equal to time TA dash, and TB dash is greater than the TA dash for observer O dash. It means the two events now no more simultaneous for the observer O dash, because the event of striking the ray of light to the A is occurring earlier, and later this after some time for the observer O dash, the other event is occurring that the ray of light RB of striking to the door B. So we can say these two events which were simultaneous for the observer O. These two events are not simultaneous for the observer O dash. As because the reason of this, the time for these two events are not the same, are not the equal. But for the observer A, these two times were equal, the time Ta and time Tb. So O dash, observer O dash will see the opening of the door A before O will see it, and opening of the door B after O will see it, as Ta dash is less than Ta. So from O perspective, O dash is talking about the future event, and when Tb dash is greater than Tb, therefore from O perspective, it is the future past event. It is the past event for observer O, because he have already seen the opening of the door B, and after this the observer O dash will see it. Therefore it is the past event for the observer O. Okay. So something which is now for the observer O dash, or which is present for the observer O dash, that is opening of the door A. It will be from the observer O perspective, it is future. And something which is now or present for the observer O dash, that is the opening of the door B. From O perspective, it was past, it is past. Therefore, because the now of observer O and the now of observer O dash has become different. As for the both the observer, their now are different. Now of observer O and the now of observer O dash, or the present of observer O or the present of observer O dash is different. Therefore, it means something which is present for one observer, it will be future for the another observer, and what is present for one observer, it will the past for another observer. Okay. Therefore, Einstein say, according to the Einstein, the past, present, and future, these are all illusions, and they all are happening at the same time, but depends on the relative speed between the different observers. Okay, thanks.